And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour would sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. VR takes it in. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Just underway in Baltimore. The next 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Mancini is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A's are gone in order. The Orioles due up in the first. No score. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, man, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore with no score. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mullins is camped under this one. 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Piscotty, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Still even at 2-2. Three balls and two strikes for Stephen Piscotty. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. He's running. Weak roller right side. Reined in. And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out.
Batting 7.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Nick Hundley. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. From the stretch. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. BR at the bag, and that retires the side. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The A's lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Rio Ruiz. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
1, no strikes.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, Robbie Grossman. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Laureano stands at first with 1 out. That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping in, Matt Olson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. Three-run home run down the line in right. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
The batter, number 2.
In now, Chris Davis.
Chris.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
3 runs already home here. Down and away, ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
2-2. Here it is. Hit weakly on the ground to short. To his right, Escobar. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the A's put up a 3-spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up with the A's up 4-zip. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home
Leading
3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grossman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 1st out.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. His previous history with Mike Fiers. He carries a batting average of .389. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Profar ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 4 and the Orioles nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Oakland.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Nick Hundley. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hundley, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 drilled on the ground is short, and that's through. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Mike Wright Jr. answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Mike Wright Jr.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. In previous meetings with Mike Wright, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Now
that'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Olson.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Swing and another drive deep down the left field line, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Four runs here in this half inning. Swing and a liner. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Throw into second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Slap hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jurickson.
Here's Jurickson Profar, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Davis stands at second with two gone.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter, number 10.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 and another foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 9 and the Orioles nothing. So stepping in, Cedric Mullins back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Now here it comes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
3-1. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Trey.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 delivery. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Trumbo awaiting the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of
19.
hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Mullins, the runner at third. VR on second. Trumbo is over at first with 1 away. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 9-0. Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
The catcher, number 3, Nick Hundley.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball. Hard ground ball to third. To his left, Ruiz. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 22.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. In previous meetings with Mike Wright, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball
A
1.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Count even now at 1-1. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1 out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Robbie.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robbie Grossman. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ruiz is over to take a look at it. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick. and then tried to emergency hack late.
There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2 out with the man at first. Ground ball foul down the left side. Again, a 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. The A's strand 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Orioles.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Rio
baseman,
Ruiz to the plate now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Three and 1.
Oh, that's just out. Aye.
3-2.
We got full count.
A bouncer up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, Joey Rickard.
Digging in, Joey Rickard flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. That misses. 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Alcides Escobar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Laureano is in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box, Chance Sisco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fires, pauses. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Sisco, a California-born ball player. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Standing in, Matt Olson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Matt Olson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. In there, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball
right
even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Rickard, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Piscotty at second with 2 down. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
2 strikes.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And it's fouled away. Hit sharply toward the right side. Rickard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In there, and it's even at 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runner at first here, one man out. A strike, and it's 2-1.
One strike, the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 2-2. Hit hard. Foul. Runners on first with one down. Count remains 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Cue shot here out towards short. A step on the bag for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Too high.
Ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, Chris Davis. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fires into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for two thanks to the two-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the seventh. It's the A's 9 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Tanner Scott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tanner Scott.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Semien.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Mullins moves over. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone 22. Now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Ball 1, well below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Grossman.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That's in there. 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Rickard sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Laureano is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead.
Your attention, please. Now,
new pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Now at the plate, Rio Ruiz. No hits
Leading
to this
off.
point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 1. The 1-0 misses off the plate. Now the 2-0 home. Popped him up. Olsen moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now
1 gone now in the Baltimore
right
7th, and that will bring in Joey Rickard. Here's the first pitch to him. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Alcides Escobar. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Olsen is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Stepping up now, Matt Chapman. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 misses down below the knees. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
In now, Matt Olson, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Ready with the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini has it in his tracks. 1 out. And the throw in gets away from him. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 2.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Chapman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One and one. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then it's a really difficult pitch to hit. The
1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from Baltimore after this. At the plate, Chance Cisco,
Leading
0
off
for 2 on his line thus
Orioles,
far.
The catcher, Chance Cisco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Number 3.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cedric Mullins. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Nope, that's out.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Fouled away. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Into the box, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. On to the 9th now for Memorial Park. It's the A's 9 and the Orioles 3. Pedro Araujo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Pedro
Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Ruiz comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Rickard's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Hundley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Araujo, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 2-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Trumbo. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he takes ball 1. Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Rio Ruiz, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Trumbo, the runner at second with one away. Fastball just inside. Swing and a line drive. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Digging in once again, Joey Rickard. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Escobar.
Ryan Buchter enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Ryan Buchter.
Alcides Escobar will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball one. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Scooped up to second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So digging in now, Chance Sisco, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Baltimore down to their final strike. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 9-6 contest now.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Blake Trinan takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Cedric Mullins will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Grossman is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Fiers is credited with the win. Alex Cobb was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.